Seemed like you guys enjoyed the live yesterday, so we are going to try again. I got Tyler Hill live as well out on the balcony. We're going to be discussing the FOMC. You might be able to hear him yabbering on in the background. Got some of our friends here working hard, working hard. They're all waiting eagerly for the FOMC, right? Right, guys? Right, guys? So yeah, we did discuss what was going on, but we are looking like right now, in the short term, we're having some decent price action. Bitcoin is up a little bit from our video this morning. And as we know, basically the market is pricing in the expectation that we will be getting rate cuts next month, right? Or not next month, the next meeting. So the September rate cut, let me flip the camera around so we can see here. We can see here, September rate cut has driven the 2024 bull market. Tomorrow's meeting will either reinforce that, tomorrow being today, of course, that tailwind, or refute it. If the Fed signals a cut, the rally continues. No signal, markets could get ugly, especially with the recent tech weakness and earnings. So as we know, as we can see from that, basically the market is expecting a bullish or a dovish outlook from the FOMC. We're here, we're going to be refreshing what happens here on Twitter to find out whether or not we get a dovish outlook or not, and how interest rates and all of that stuff is going on. And we'll do that live here together. And yeah, with that said, if we do look at the charts, we have some interesting things happening with our altcoin. Solana is in its breakout from our wedge still. We had the retest down here. We had the retest, we've pushed up. We had a higher high, higher low now, and we are pushing up again. Hopefully we're gonna make this higher period here. And yeah, we can continue printing on our trades. Now, there is a very interesting altcoin right now that I did speak about earlier, and that is, of course, Casper. Now, Casper today made a new all-time high, up 6% right now at 21 cents. Look at that chart. Absolutely incredible stuff. Now, as you know, I like to trade on Margex, of course. The reason why I like to do this is because we can actually use different altcoins as collateral. So I don't know if you can see down here, but we can see our Casper trade right here. It is $10,000. The position is $10,000 worth. We've got 25x leverage, and we've made $2,500 on this trade. But what's awesome about this is we've actually generated Casper, so 13,800 Casper, which is why I like to trade on Margex. So if you want to trade, feel free to sign up. The links are down there in the description, and you get $10,000 of a deposit bonus. So Casper is awesome. Solana is doing very well. Ethereum is actually struggling a little bit as we speak. Ethereum is down 0.0 what? Down a little bit. And as you can see, we came down to retest our lower region here. This is where we opened our trade. We can see our trade here. No, that's our Solana trade we opened yesterday. Here's our Ethereum trade, $1,500 in profit. Very nice here. We've got a stop loss in case we drop, but we opened our Solana trade as well on here, a later one, right? We opened this up at 178 here on the channel yesterday, and we are up a little bit. Not great profit, $300, but profit is profit, can't complain. And with the move of Casper, we are looking for other coins that might do the same thing. Now, I don't know if it's fair to say there's going to be another Casper, because I think there's still a lot of room for Casper to grow from here. But there is another project, Alphium. Now, Alpherium, let me know in the chat now, guys, please. Let me know. Like the chat as well, so I can get some likes and we can get this out to more people. But let me know how to pronounce this, because everyone always gets angry at me for pronouncing it Alphium. Is it Alephium? Alpherium? I don't know, I'm dyslexic, so I find it hard. But $162 million right now in the market cap. They are doing something similar to Casper, and yeah, I think this could do very well. I'm holding it in our public portfolio, and over time this has done really well. You can see it's basically listed in no centralized, no major exchanges here, so a lot of room potentially for this. And the reason why I bring it up is just because Casper's doing really well, and you know, we got to find the opportunities. And we see Bitmain have started a miner for this. Well, basically they're betting on this being good, and in thinking it's going to do bad, basically you think that these guys haven't done their research. So who knows, could be completely wrong, but something that you guys want to be paying attention to. So Bitcoin acting positively right now as we speak. Make sure you ask some questions down there in the chat because we're only going to be live for about 10 more minutes here. I want to see what happens with the FOMC, but I want to answer as many questions as I can down there in the description. So make sure you answer me questions because I'm testing out these lives because I think you guys like them. It's a great way for us to chat, have more of a community feel, but make sure you ask the questions because I will go through all of them or as many of them as possible before the chat ends. So smash the like, hit the comments, and I think that's basically everything that's going on in the market right now. We do have the big news. Actually, it's quite interesting. If we check the dominance chart here, we can see we broke back into our ascending wedge here. We're back in and we are retesting it. We want to lose this. We want dominance to come down. We don't want it to stay so high. That's nonsense. We want it to come down. Why do I say that? Because we want altcoins to pump. Altcoins right now are still in Bitcoin season. So altcoins are rubbish. We're not making any money on altcoins, sadly. However, we did print some madness, absolutely madness in the Patreon recently. We got 7 to 8x from the live on the market call and 100x from the pump fund, which was amazing. So there's also a link to Patreon down there in the description. But we did also do a new project just now. Yesterday. This is up about 2x so far. It has had a little bit of a pullback right now, so another big opportunity if you do want to come and join the Patreon right now. But if we do look at this, fear and greed tells us greed. We got 3 minutes right now till the FOMC. Smash the like button for this live to go out to more people, please. I'd really appreciate it if you do like it. Do feel free to ask any questions you have. We've got 270 people watching right now. Mike Scott reckons it's already been priced in. Yes, I do think that a rate cut in September has already been priced in. That's why we're watching this closely, because if we don't get a dovish outlook, it's not going to be great, right? Because people are going to be like, oh crap, I've priced in a dovish outlook and a cut in September, and now we're not getting it. So basically, if the Fed signals a cut, the rally continues. No cut, market could get ugly. So with that said, if you are doing short-term trades, make sure you have your stop losses in place, your take profits in place. We don't want to be trading with emotion out here. We want to be trading clever and preserving our capital, right? Pro credits, how fast do I think the market will respond to the FOMC meeting? Normally it's just extremely volatile when the news comes out. If we get dovish news, then it could be good. And it could push upwards. But really, the moves that we have during these meetings, even if they pump up, if they crash, they're never really too good for us to judge on there, right? Like if we break, for example, our resistance on our bull flag because the news is dovish, right? And we break this really quickly, I wouldn't be like, oh, perfect, I'm going to jump into the trade now, because it could just be a fake out like we had here to wreck as many people as possible. Remember, there are people manipulating this market. And they're looking for opportunities like this. So everyone thinks that the market was about to break. Everyone got really long there, and then they dumped the market heavily, right? So we take advantage of the opportunity by getting involved in longs right there. So we got about a minute. We got about a minute till we get the FOMC meeting. I'm just gonna head outside. Have we got the news yet?
No.
We've got 1 minute. 1 minute.
I haven't seen it yet.
Huh?
I haven't seen it yet.
1 minute, boys and girls. I come out on the balcony where the sun's all nice.
Welcome.
Oh, here's Tyler. He's also live.
What's up? I actually just ended mine.
Oh, he ended his live. He's not live. But let's see if we got anything yet over here. I'll check the chat in a second, guys. So smash the like button. Leave me questions so I can answer them. I'm just checking Twitter now to see if we've got any info. Donald Trump launches Bitcoin sneaker collection after speaking at the Bitcoin 2024. Look at this guy. He's making the best of the current market. He's trying to get you guys to vote for him by being bullish, right? Whales are preparing for the next altcoin rally. Big news, big news. We want to be doing what the whales are doing. Love from India. Appreciate it, man. What about Aave? I think Aave's good. I don't really stake at the moment. The one play that I was doing on base that's similar to Aave is Well. I was quite heavy in on Well earlier in the bear market, and we made really, really good money dollar cost averaging into that because everyone hated it, obviously. Normally we have info by now. Did I get the time wrong?
Mm-mm.
Huh?
Nuh-uh.
5 minutes. Did we get any info?
It looks like everybody's saying it's ball, but there's no.
It's so hot out here. Look at this view. Absolutely lovely. Guess in the chat where we are. Guys, smash up the like. We've got 40 likes. If you could just help me, I appreciate it. If you want me to go live, I want to try and do a live pretty consistently so we can chat together. But smash the like button so I know you want me to. I'd really appreciate it. That's all I ask in return. And we can chat. And I'm going to go through the chat in a second to answer any questions. Just trying to get an answer here as to what's going on. FOMC holds steady. So the rates holding steady. No explicit signal of a September rate cut, but some very meaningful changes in the top of the statement. Dual mandate is back. Inflation has been downgraded from elevated to somewhat elevated. So guys, bullish. Bullish, but not madly bullish, just as expected, essentially. But this is good. This is exactly what we want. We don't have anything that is too fearful to shock the market. Let's see how it's affected the price. Nothing. 66, do I still have internet? Refresh. How are we doing? Come on. Signal's great, guys. It's awesome, isn't it? 66.6. Yeah, we're doing fine.
Same old.
All right, nothing. No worries, guys. So far, so good. No big pushes upwards. We haven't broken the resistance. We haven't broken this thing. But look at this. Bloody Casper. Absolutely lovely. Got in the trade here. Awesome. Printing Casper. That's the thing. That's the good thing. I'm going to have to jump off soon as we are going jet skiing. But I'll chill for a couple of minutes with you guys. So let me go through. Let me know any questions you have here and smash the like button so I know if you want me to go live again. I really need to know, because if I'm just wasting my time and you guys don't actually like it, I won't bother. I'll just make videos. But Octavia is an AI project that we invested into, did very well. It's only time will tell. We're not in an altcoin season right now. So Samuel, we have to wait. That's really it. It already did pretty well, but we have to wait to see what happens next. It's already been priced in, Mike Scott. Oh yeah, we talked about that. Sorry about that. When rate cuts will happen, Desmond, amen. It's planned for September. That's what the markets are expecting anyway. Does DOT have any future, Hattie? I think it does. I hold it in my portfolio. I've been holding it since the last bull market. It's down, I think. I did dollar cost average into it. Overall, I'm down on that position. But I think that it's one of those things. You want to find the underdogs in the market. You want to find the ones that everyone's not paying attention to. I remember Crypto Banter referred to it as the bees. You want to be where the bees. You want to be where the bees are not yet, but they're gonna go to. Now, DOT might be one of those, or maybe DOT's been completely forgotten about. But I'm putting it in my portfolio, holding it in my portfolio, just in case. You know, just in case it goes parabolic and I have that access to the upside, and then I can start making profit from that. Any thoughts on Lasana as Solana deep in played TJ Turtle? I actually invested into Lasana, in the last bull run. I spoke about it on the channel and it has done absolutely incredibly well. I think they're a good project. I think what they're doing is interesting, but again, only time will tell. Pro credits, thanks bro. Do you still have your Bitcoin long position? Yep, still open now, along with my spot positions, which are all still open. Slowly taking profits from leverage to deleverage my emotion from the market, right? So I don't have to worry about my spot bags. I can just take money from the leverage positions. Guys, smash up the likes, please. Help this live get out to more people. Let's see, they kept it the same. Bitcoin dumping. I mean, it's not really dumping, is it? Let me check again. Let me make sure. Oh, it's horrible sitting out here. It's way too hot. 66.5. I wouldn't call that dumping. What do I think about XRP, Jasper? I think that it's something that I'm willing to hold in my portfolio for a while. It's basically a stable coin right now, but I'm willing to hold it for a bit to see what happens in case it gets a big push upwards. I believe it can do like maybe a 6x, maybe something like that in the long term. Here, I'm going to leave you with my friend. Look after him. Make sure he doesn't do anything naughty.
So anyway, here are my nipples. Where are you going?
What questions we got? Let's see. 25 cuts. Update on the Solana rate and resistance level. Well, I'm not doing Connor's technical analysis, but while he's getting ready to leave, what I can tell you, looking at Solana, I wonder if this flip is going to work. Let's go here. Here we go. Hold on. Let me get this pulled up. So what I would say about Solana right now, just kind of looking at this from a 4-hour chart, right? We're still holding well, but I definitely am starting to get a little bit more nervous about what's happening with Solana. And the primary driving force of my nerves, or just kind of the worry about it, is what's happening here with your RSI, right? So looking at the 4-hour charts, you can clearly see we're setting these higher highs in on the price, which looks pretty good, right? Had the breakout, we had the back test, we back tested this key zone of resistance. The issue with this is, as we did get this drive off of this previous point of resistance, right? We had the RS flip this to support, push to your upward direction, set the new macro high, which is good. We're setting these lower highs here on this 4-hour RSI. And generally what that means, guys, is that you're starting to see something called bearish divergence, which quite simply means that your price is moving upwards, but momentum is slowing down. And oftentimes that is a signal that you're gonna probably see some type of pullback here in the price. And so because we are still struggling to establish a true higher high here, this uptrend does seem like it's wavering a little bit. It wouldn't shock me if based off our RSI that we do actually start to see this market pull, or Solana itself pull back a little bit. So because of that, I definitely am a little bit more nervous with what we're seeing about Solana right now. And so I did personally pause all buys, and I'm waiting for Solana to possibly pull back towards this $165 zone before I do double down on those investments and maybe even go in on some type of leverage long trades. Obviously, there is the threat of the head and shoulders here, but I think it's all good. I think there could be a bounce around 170, 165. So that's what I'm looking at for Solana. Here's your ginger-headed friend.
Hey, that's true. I am ginger. We're going to have to leave in a second, guys. If you can smash that like button, I appreciate it. Let Tyler know that you like his TA. I'll bring him on the channel more. Tyler, what indicators do you use for our YouTube?
Mostly just the RSI. I think the RSI and the Bollinger Band are the two best indicators, but we do have something dropping for you soon that's going to make that way better, so stay tuned.
That's what we've been cooking up here on this holiday. Some like to call it a holiday. Fave altcoin. What's your favorite altcoin?
My favorite altcoin is Solana, and it will always be Solana until I die.
My favorite altcoin is probably also Solana, but I also really like Casper, and there's a ton of altcoins that I hold in my portfolio. So come and join the Patreon if you want to have access to my personal portfolio. Tyler, why don't you hold Casper?
I hold Casper.
Oh, he does hold it?
Yeah, I have some. Just Solana's the GOAT.
Tarlin asked if, but he does hold it. XRP.
Boo.
Buy some Lunar Classic, Flying Man Dan. Yes, Lunar Classic. I still have that bit that I have. Remember, if you were watching the channel back when we were talking about Lunar Classic, I actually did buy some. We made some really nice profits. I took those profits, and then I been waiting with the little bit that I have left as a moon bag in case it does really well. Darren12_1. We are not a couple. No, sorry to give you that sort of information, but no, we are not a couple. All right, guys, I appreciate it. If you can, and you're watching this, if you do want me to continue to go lives, just go into the video right now and then just comment on it once it goes live on the channel. That way I know that you guys want me to go live. You can leave some questions there, and I'll come back to those questions tomorrow when we're live, and I'll answer them. So I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys in the next live. Peace.